In a significant development ahead of the 2024 U.S. presidential election, Donald Trump's sentencing in his Manhattan hush money trial has been postponed until after the November election. The decision made by Judge Juan Merchan on Friday shifts the sentencing date to November 26, 3 weeks after Election Day. This decision comes amid concerns about how the trial could influence the upcoming presidential race, in which Trump, the leading Republican candidate, is vying for a return to the White House. The postponement marks another chapter in the legal saga surrounding Trump, who was convicted in May of 34 felony counts of falsifying business records. This conviction, the first of its kind for a former or sitting president, stems from a case involving hush money payments made to Stormy Daniels, an adult film star, in the final days of Trump's 2016 campaign. The charges allege that Trump sought to cover up the payment as legal expenses, an action prosecutors argue violated election laws. The impact of this postponement on the 2024 race is huge. Trump is the frontrunner for the Republican nomination, and his legal battles have, ironically, energized his base. To many of his supporters, this trial, like the others, is seen as part of a larger political witch hunt. Trump himself has been vocal about this on his social media platform, Truth Social, where he's dismissed the trial as a political attack and a hoax. However, the delay brings both risks and opportunities. If Trump is convicted and sentenced after the election, it raises the question, what happens if he wins? A Trump victory would mean he'd return to the White House while still facing state-level charges. And here's the thing, even if he wins the presidency, he cannot pardon himself from state crimes. That's right. If Trump is convicted, he could face state-level sentencing while serving as president. And if he loses, this trial will likely continue to be a central part of the post-election fallout. No matter the outcome, Trump's legal and political futures are now inextricably linked. This delay means the American people will head to the polls without knowing the full extent of Trump's legal consequences. Trump's supporters are likely to remain fiercely loyal, seeing him as a political martyr fighting against a corrupt system. But for undecided voters, especially independents and moderate Republicans, this could be a tipping point. The delay also gives Trump time to campaign, time to solidify his base, and time to frame this trial as yet another chapter in his narrative of political persecution. His strategy? Turn these legal battles into fuel for his re-election bid. And so far, it seems to be working. But make no mistake, this delay sets up a dramatic showdown. If Trump is convicted after the election, it will be a defining moment in U.S. history, a moment where a former president, possibly even a sitting president-elect, could be facing jail time. The next key date is November 12th, when Judge Merchan will rule on the implications of the Supreme Court decision regarding presidential immunity. That decision could have major consequences for how this trial moves forward. For now, Trump remains free to campaign and lead the Republican charge toward 2024. But with a sentencing date hanging over him and the possibility of a prison sentence, the U.S. is entering unprecedented territory. Will Trump's legal battles galvanize his base and secure his path back to the White House? Or will the weight of his legal troubles catch up to him, derailing his campaign and reshaping the future of American politics? One thing is certain. The delay of this sentencing means the next few months will be pivotal not just for Donald Trump, but for the nation as a whole. As the world watches, the 2024 election is shaping up to be a political and legal drama like no other. Stay tuned, because this story is far from over. That's the latest on Trump's legal battle and its seismic impact on the 2024 race. Make sure to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss our in-depth coverage of this unfolding political saga. Let us know in the comments, what do you think this delay means for the future of U.S. politics? Will Trump's legal troubles sink his campaign, or will they fuel his return to power? Like, subscribe, and comment below.